are joined.
5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, okay. Okay. ऑल्टर भी किया था. Okay. So today we are going to start with new chapter, ocean currents. I think all the 5 those who are present will reply me the answers today. Hope so. Only Mansi and Nidhi replies. Remaining all, they are always mute. Until unless you answer me, I will not understand whether you understood or not. So others, those who are present, please give the answer. Mansi, you were telling no, your result came.
Yes, ma'am.
How much you got
18 marks.
out of?
20.
Very good, congrats. Where you mistake of 2 marks? What mistake you made, my dear?
In that diagram, mistake was there.
For that you got lost 2 marks.
Yes.
Which diagram it was? Which page number? Which what was the diagram where you lost it?
Yes.
Do you remember?
That page number 12 is there, no? Image showing Earth's interior. That one.
Oh. अच्छा 2.2.
Yes.
Figure number 2.2 showing पर पृथ्वी से अंतरंग. Okay. Interior part. Although that entire diagram was wrong for you.
Yes.
So be careful na next time. So that
Yes,
you
ma'am.
will score out of marks. Isn't it? Well, like others, only your exam was there. Remaining others' exams were not there. Nidhi, are you there, Nidhi?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I got out in geography.
Wow. Congrats. Very good. Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
So
Ma'am,
study like this.
exam is going on.
Okay. Who has got that out of marks? Who said?
Ma'am Gaurav.
Gaurav. Acha. Last week you were not there, my dear.
Yes, ma'am, exam was there. No.
Oh. Okay. Very good. Anyway, चलो it's अच्छा है कि you got full marks. That means you are understanding the lesson and writing the answers, isn't it? So I feel very happy. Even if you have got 18 or you got 20, it's okay. Nidhi,
Yes, ma'am.
your
I'm not. तिचे अजून मार्क सांगितले गेले नाहीयेत. आज
ओके.
पेपर होते.
अच्छा, म्हणजे आता झाली पेपर?
Yes, today.
ओके. हो. व्हेरी गुड. चला, आता आपण नेक्स्ट लेसन घेऊया, ओशन करंट्स. त्याला मराठीमध्ये आपण सागरी प्रवाह असे म्हणतो. नाव सागरी प्रवाह म्हणजे सागरचं पाण्यामध्ये, समुद्राच्या पाण्यामध्ये जे आपण बघतो, पाणीचं वाहता पाणी, त्याला करंट म्हणतो आपण. ओके. Now let us see some questions given. When does any material flow? What happened exactly when it flows? Which anomalies in the material is responsible for the initiation of the flow? म्हणजे आपल्या 3 प्रश्न दिलेले आहेत. आपण बघतो कुठेतरी ते पाण्याचा प्रवाह होतात. घरात पण आपल्या वॉशिंग मशीनच्या पाईपमधून पाणी बाहेर येतात. किंवा एखाद्या वेळेस वाहता पाणी असतो. आपण कुठे आपल्या समोर आजूबाजूला कुठे छोटेसे नाले वगैरे असतील, तिथे पाण्याचा प्रवाह होतो. All these things we see means in our surrounding also. So the question comes, एखादा पदार्थाचा प्रवाह कधी होतो? Means when it is liquid then only it will flow. Solid things does not flow. Isn't it? Gaseous things does not flow. So only liquid things flow. Then what happens when the product, that material flow? And which anomalies in the material is responsible for the flow? तर म्हणजे त्याच्यामध्ये कोणकोणते असे घटक असतात त्याच्यामुळे ते फ्लो होतात किंवा वाहतात ज्याला म्हणू आपण. इथे एक दिलेला आहे experiment. Look at the experiment. Given materials required: a large metal tray, water, plastic sequins, spirit lamp. म्हणजे दिलेला आहे मोठा धातूचा एक ट्रे, स्पिरिटचा दिवा, पाणी, पाण्यावर तरंगत राहतील अशी टिकल्या. Isn't it? Whatever it is. Now, how to perform this experiment? Keep the large tray on a stand, fill it with water. After the water becomes still, leave the sequins in them. After some time, sequins will start flowing in the water and becomes still too. म्हणजे जे टिकल्या दिल्या थोड्या वेळाने वाहतील आणि स्टिल होतील. Observe all the things. After some time, light the spirit lamp and place it below one of the corner of the tree. Observe what happens. See figure point 1. On the basis of observation, discuss the class and put forth the opinions. आता बघूयात याच्यामध्ये हा एक्सपेरिमेंट दिलेला आहे. जेव्हा आपण स्पिरिट लॅम्प खाली एखाद्या वेळेस बर्नर लावतो तर काय होणार आहे. लेट अस सी व्हॉट हॅपन्स. What did you understand initially by observing the sequin? When the temperature of water started increasing, what changes did you see? Observe the movement of the sequins. What conclusion can you draw from the same? Where can such process takes place on Earth's surface, and what are the processes and why do they happen? There are so many questions given over here. प्रश्न दिलेले आहेत आपल्याला. इनिशियली जेव्हा आपण त्याच्यामध्ये टिकल्या टाकलं किंवा कागदाची छोटी छोटी टिकली तर काय झालं, आणि जेव्हा त्याला तापवलं, पाण्याला तापवलं आपण, when the water started boiling or when started heating, what changes did you see? The movement, what conclusion can you draw? म्हणजे तुम्ही त्याच्यावर काय त्यातून निष्कर्ष काय काढता आला तुम्हाला, आणि पृथ्वीवर असा काय असं घडतात का, आणि जी जर अशी क्रिया घडत असतील, अशी घटना जर घडत असतील तर का घडतात, कशामुळे, ती प्रक्रिया कशामुळे होतो. So how does it process? Why does this process takes place and how does it happen? Isn't it? Let us see. It will occur to you that the temperature of water increases. The plastic sequins move from one place to another. Now you can see here the round. All of you can see my screen, na? Mansi, my screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am, visible.
Okay. So when you start boiling water, it will flow. एखाद्या वेळेस आपण गॅसवर, आता हे आपण एक्सपेरिमेंट करायला नाही जायचं, घरी तुम्ही बघत असाल किंवा मम्मी इज कुकिंग फूड, मदर इज कुकिंग फूड अँड शी पुट समथिंग टू बॉईल इन द वॉटर. Not that like steaming of that idli or something, but boiling. वटाणे असतील, आपल्याला कचोरी वगैरे काय करायची असेल तर वटाणे वगैरे उकळत ठेवतात आई, किंवा असं काहीतरी वस्तू असेल जे आपण बॉईल करतो. मग बॉईल केलं ना त्या डिस्प्लेस होतात, म्हणजे जास्त जर ते टेम्परेचर वाढली की डिस्प्लेसेस. Isn't it? As the temperature rises, density of water decrease and it becomes lighter, and therefore the water have lower temperature which is heavier replace the water with higher temperatures. मग आता हे जेव्हा बॉईल आपण करत असतो, मग ते जेव्हा खालचा बॉईल होईल वरच्या लोअर टेम्परेचर असतो ते कमी गरम होतो, मग ते वरचा खाली जातात आणि खालची पाणी वरती येतात असं. सो द water which is down, it is hot, it replaces the cold water that is on the top. After some time the sequin starts moving in a circular motion. This is movement of the sequin because of flow of the water. मग थोड्या वेळाने हे सगळं असे फिरत असतात गोल 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 गोल. Isn't it? And that's why this is how the movement of the water takes place, like in a circular motion we can call. Now since it is in tray, it is in circular motion. पण जे वाहता पाणी असतात समुद्राचा किंवा नद्याचा, मग त्याच्यावर वाहून जातात. आता एक्झॅक्टली नाव वी हॅव दॅट एक्सपिरियन्स ऑफ फ्लड्स एव्हरीवेअर, मस्ट हॅव सीन ऑन टेलिव्हिजन. काही ठिकाणी आपण बघितलं पूर आलेला आहे. मध्य प्रदेश म्हणा, उत्तर प्रदेश आहे, आपली महाराष्ट्रामध्ये होती, सांगली, सातारा, रत्नागिरी वगैरे, किंवा आपल्या गुजरात, राजस्थान, अशा ठिकाणी जेव्हा पूर येतात त्या नदीच्या पाण्यामध्ये सगळं वाहत असते. काय भांडी असतील, जनावरे असतील, बाकीचे म्हणजे एव्हरीथिंग गॅट इट गोज वॉश्ड अवे विथ द करंट. त्याला आपण म्हणतो मोमेंट, or that is what we call the flow of the water. Are you clear everyone every year? Mansi and all? Are you clear everyone? Have you understood? Put in the chat box. Yes, Nidhi understood. The Chinmay Pawar, Gaurav, very good. So 4 of them answers came. Very good. Just a minute. Sorry, I'm having little. Now, can you tell? A very strange incident occurred in the Pacific Ocean in the year 1992. A cargo ship sailed towards America from Hong Kong. While traveling to the Pacific Ocean near the Hawaiian Islands, a container full of toys fell into the ocean and broke. Around 28,000 rubber toys started floating on the ocean. This incident took on 10th January 1992. After around 10 months, on 16 November 1992, some of the toys reached the coast of Alaska. Some of them crossed across the Bering Strait and moved up to Arctic Ocean by the year 2000. Now you can see, this is the map, world map. A ship started for Hong Kong. And in January 1992, the container broke down, and in this way, the toys traveled up to from Arctic Ocean after 2000 in 2000, coast of Alaska and all, isn't it? Some of the toys floated to Atlantic Ocean. So this is Atlantic, isn't it? This is North America, South America. This is Atlantic Ocean. Some of these reached eastern coast of America in 2003. You can see America 2003. Some of the toys had even reached to European coast by 2007. From Hawaii Island, some toys took the route to Australia also. Australia. Isn't it? So 5.2 and 5.3. These are the toys. Now, why did the toys travel in this way? Now, का असं झालं? म्हणजे एक शिपमध्ये होतं, 1992चं गोष्ट आहे. तर ते जहाज तुटलं आणि त्याच्यातलं जे खेळणी आहे ते बाहेर पडलं. पडल्यानंतर 10 महिन्यानंतर त्याला सका आणि मग 2000 आर्टिक ओशन 1992 to 2000 means it took 8 years to travel to Arctic Ocean, isn't it? And then Atlantic Ocean, then 2003 in America, and 2007 in Europe. That means so many years it took. Why? How it happened? का झालं असं? The ocean water can be divided into two parts based on depth surface and deep water. Now, let us see if you have the figure. Look at this 5.5. Look at this sketch of 5.5. Deep sea in blue color and the top part in pink color. That means the water the water in the ocean, they have two parts. One which floats on the floor and one which is at the deepest part. म्हणजे जे पाणी असतात ना ते वरचं असतं आणि खाली असतात. आपण पण एका पातेल्यामध्ये जेव्हा पाणी घेतो, ग्लास मध्ये पाणी घेतो, वरचं आणि खालचं दोन असे हे असतात. The upper layer extends up to 500 meters from the sea level and below 500 meter depth. म्हणजे अशी दोन प्रकारचे असतात. I will after some time I will show with the whiteboard that how it is there. Can I have the whiteboard? Just a minute, hold it. I will show with the whiteboard. Now, look at this whiteboard. I will just draw. This is the water we see. Now, a rough sketch of the water in the ocean I have drawn over here. These are all water. Now, this is the crust. म्हणजे हा वरचा भाग आहे. But from here up to 500 meter, the depth, this is the upper part of the water. I mark it as 500 meters. Okay, this is 500 meters. From the top of the water up to this 500. And below this is the 500, below 500 meters. This is the interior part in the ocean. Understood? हा वरचा भाग आहे 500 मीटर पर्यंत आणि त्याच्यानंतर खाली 500 मीटरचं आतमध्ये. Isn't it? And this is the deepest part of the ocean. We have seen last lecture abyssal plain, marina, that trench in the interior of the ocean. So, water has also two parts. One up to 500 meter and then below 500 meter. 500 मीटर पर्यंत आणि नंतरचा 500 मीटरचा खाली असं. Now, up to 500 meter, we call it as upper crust of the water. So, all the movements in the water take place in this part. जेवढी पाण्याची हालचाल असते ते या भागात असतात. Up to here. Below this, the water is still. इकडचं पाणी एकदम शांत असतात, खालचं पाणी. उदाहरण आपण एक्सपेरिमेंट आपण घरी करू शकतो. You take a glass of water. When we fill the glass after filling the glass, you will see the lower part is still. And if you uh, push some arrow over here, तेव्हा तुम्ही त्याला फूक मारता, काय करता, त्या पाण्याचा वाफ येतात किंवा आपण हे करतो, एअर त्याच्यावर हे करतो. The upper part of the water that will move, the lower part of the water will remain still. Experiment you can do at home on the glass, in the glass. Take a glass full of water, put some air from your mouth into the water. You will see the movement on the upper part of the water and the lower part is still. खालचा भाग ना तो हलत नाहीये, फक्त वरचा भाग हलतो. So same thing happens here also. जे काय हालचाल असते पाण्याची हालचाल इथपर्यंत असतात. याचा खाली हालचाल अजिबात होत नाहीये. Still, isn't it? And therefore, similar things happen. The water has upper part and the lower part. So upper part up to 500 meters and below 500 meters. So the upper part, all the movement takes place and the lower part is quite still. इथे काही हालचाल होत नाहीये. जी हालचाल होतात वरच्या भागात होतात. Isn't it? Now, have you understood? Shall I proceed with the lecture? Okay. Everyone? Okay. So I will stop this and go with the lecture. जा ही नहीं रहा, कैसे जाने? So, the region from sea level to the depth of 500 is considered to be surface of the water. Sunlight can reach up to there. The movement in this layer occur mainly due to difference in temperature and salinity. Planetary winds give speed to these ocean currents. म्हणजे आपण बघितलं the what we saw, the upper part up to 500 meters. Sun rays goes over there and there are a difference in temperature, hot and cold water, salinity, and therefore that part is the movement of the takes place. The flow of the surface of the ocean moves only 10% of the oceanic waters. The surface flow is considered up to 500 meters of the depth. The discharge of water in the ocean is measured by Sverdrup unit. It is equivalent to 1 million cubic meter per second discharge. Now, what is the meaning of discharge? What is the meaning of discharge of water? Discharge of water म्हणजे जे पाणी वाहून येतात ना त्याला डिस्चार्ज म्हणतात आपण. प्रवाह, विसर्ग. डिस्चार्ज म्हणजे विसर्ग, म्हणजे बाहेर टाकतो आपण पाणी फेकून देतो, बाहेर टाकतो, त्याचे विसर्ग करतो आपण, असे मराठीमध्ये म्हटले जातात. and that is called discharge in English. याने फेक देणं. So in the ocean is measured by Sverdrup unit. So this discharge, हे जे फेकणं असते पाण्याचा, हे आपलं जे युनिट दिलेलं आहे Sverdrup unit असं आहे. It is equivalent to 1 million cubic meter per second. Horizontal flow of ocean water occurs as warm and cold currents. These currents flow from equator to poles and from poles to the equator. These currents are pushed to long distance by planetary winds. As a result, the ocean water flows from equator to both the poles and vice versa. So in 5.4 given. ocean currents. Now look at this figure which I have shown on 5.4. Now this is world map. We have these continents: North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia. The one with the pink one, they are warm currents, and the one with the blue one, they are the cold currents. उष्ण प्रवाह ज्याला म्हणतो आपण, आणि शीत प्रवाह, थंड. उष्ण प्रवाह आणि शीत प्रवाह. So what happens? The horizontal flow of the ocean water, they are warm and cold. They flow from equator to poles and from poles to equator. Now see, equator is shown. So from equator going towards the poles, and from pole, from north, south pole coming towards the equator. So warm currents from equator to poles and cold current from poles to the equator. Now what is the reason? I'll show you again with the whiteboard. Now I will draw a rough figure. I'm not very good in drawing. This is not a round earth. I want eraser. Okay, 50 and 60. चाहिए था, थोड़ा बड़ा चाहिए था, थोड़ा बड़ा चाहिए था. Now such a big earth I'm having. This is equator and these are the poles. North pole and south pole. Now what happened? Because sun rays are parallel over here, the water in the ocean like Atlantic or Pacific, they gets warm very easily. And hence, because of the warmth, कारण ते लवकर गरम होतात, मग इकडची पाण्याची जी प्रवाह असते ती पण गरम असते. And therefore we find warm currents. मग warm currents काय होतं? ते कुठे इथे जातात आणि इथे. म्हणजे आता आपण बघितलं in the map, we have seen in the map that some currents are pink in, that is warm current, and blue one is cold current. मग warm current, pink current आपण बघितलं की इथे जातात किंवा असे येतात, isn't it? आणि warm cold current इथून असे वरती येतात. Now the reason, when this water flow and when the current starts, and since the earth is rotating, earth is rotating on its axis, very slow rotation, we know. It takes 1 minute to rotate 4 degrees. So very slow movement of the earth is there. Because of the rotation of the earth, these currents get deflected either to the north or to the south, isn't it? म्हणजे ही जी प्रवाह असते विषुवत रेखा म्हणजे आपला 0 डिग्री इक्वेटर वरून, ते either they move on to the south or they move on to the earth. This is because of the rotation of the earth, isn't it? आणि म्हणून ते जे उष्ण प्रवाह असतात, जे वॉर्म करंट असतात, ते असे आपल्याला डिफ्लेक्टेड केलेले दिसतात in the map. So again I will off this and we'll come with the lesson. So this is how, see, you can see the deflection, the movement going up and the movement coming down. Now this is why, because the earth is rotating on its axis, and because of this rotation, the water currents, they either come to the north, go to the north, or they move to the south in this way. isn't it? As a result, ocean water flow from equator to poles and vice versa. What are the major types of currents? What do you call them? Call the currents flowing from the equator to poles. आता आपल्याला हे बघायचे आहेत, हे दोन प्रश्न दिलेले आहेत. व्हॉट आर द टाइप्स ऑफ करंट्स, म्हणजे जे प्रवाहाचे प्रकार किती आहेत, isn't it? आणि त्याच्यानंतर कोणकोणते मुख्य प्रकार आपल्याला दिसतात. दुसरा प्रश्न आहे, विश्ववृत्त करून प्रवाह ध्रुवकडे वाहणारे प्रवाह कोणत्या प्रकारचे असतात, मीन्स फ्रॉम द इक्वेटर टू द पोल्स. तिसरा आहे, what do you call the currents flowing from pole to the equator? Now this is the current flowing from pole to the equator. When two currents are moving in circular manner, what difference is visible in the direction of northern and southern hemisphere? Circular, golakar. When we find the currents in circular manner, what difference do we see? What might happen at the places where this current, when two different types of currents meet along the coast, then what type of human settlements and occupations are seen? म्हणजे जेव्हा कोल्ड आणि वॉर्म करंट जिथे मिळतात तिथे काय होतो, व्हॉट हॅपन्स, आणि तिकडचे लोक कसे असतात, त्यांची ऑक्युपेशन काय असते, त्यांची व्यवसाय काय असतात, त्याच्यात काय सहसंबंध आहे ते आपण याच्यामध्ये बघू शकतो. लेट अस सी व्हॉट इज गिवन. We have seen the currents are formed due to difference in temperature, density, and planetary winds. In addition, following reasons are also responsible for direction of flow of ocean currents and their velocity. म्हणजे आता मी तुम्हाला एक्सप्लेन केलं होतं, I explained you that why this currents they flow in the they rotate like they turn either to the north or turn to the south, isn't it? So this is one of the rotation of the earth. Then they move accordingly with the velocity of the wind. जेवढा हवाचा हे असतो त्याच्यात पण तापमान, त्याच्यानंतर क्षारता ज्याला म्हणतो आपण, सॅलिनिटी ऑफ द सी वॉटर, isn't it? त्याच्यामुळे हे सगळं होतात. त्याच्या सुद्धा अजून काही कारणे आहेत की why this rotation, why this movement if the currents takes place. The first is rotation of the earth. Because of the rotation of the earth, the ocean currents move clockwise direction in northern hemisphere and anti-clockwise direction in southern hemisphere. So this is called clockwise movement. This is anti-clockwise, उलट, म्हणजे एक असा फिरतात आणि एक असा उलटा फिरतो. मग नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फिअर मध्ये क्लॉकवाईज आणि सदर्न हेमिस्फिअरला अँटी क्लॉकवाईज. नेक्स्ट, continental structure. According to the alignment of the coastline, direction of the ocean current changes. Velocity of the ocean current is around 2 to 10 km per hour. The current are divided into two types, cold and warm current. इथे दिले आहे continental structure. Now what is continental structure? भूखंड रचना मराठीमध्ये आपण ज्याला म्हणतो. If you want, you can write down if you want in Marathi. Continental structure म्हणजे भूखंड रचना. So the velocity of the current is around 2 to 10 km per hour. Now what is velocity? The speed. The meaning of velocity? Speed. The speed of the current is 2 to 10 kilometer per hour, and therefore we find they move in this way, isn't it? And there are two types of current. One is the warm current and the other is the cold current. Warm म्हणजे उष्ण प्रवाह ज्याला म्हणतो आपण, आणि दुसरं म्हणजे cold current. I'm clear, all of you, till here? Anyone has any doubt, you can put the question in the chat box. Chinmay Pawar, yes. Mansi, yes. Nidhi, no doubt. So if I put question, we'll answer the question. So everyone. Or only two will answer. Today I want everyone answering. So others will give the answer. Chinmay Pawar. You have to turn on your mic and give the answer. Okay. Now look at this experiment. The experiment which I taught, and I'll put some questions based on that. When does the plastic sequence move from one place to another? According to the experiment, when will the plastic sequence move from one place to another? Anybody has the answer? Yes? Mansi? Mansi?
Yes, ma'am.
Answer me. Not understood the question?
No.
My question is, when will the plastic sequence move from one place to another according to the experiment? Look at this geographical explanation.
Ma'am, can I? Nidhi?
Yes, Nidhi?
The water having lower temperature which is heavier replace the water with higher temperature. After some time the sequence start moving in a circular motion. This is a movement of the sequence because of the flow of water.
My question was,
Teacher, can I, Mansi?
yes, Mansi?
It will occur to you that as the temperature of water increases, the plastic sequence move from one place to another.
Very good. That much was the answer, Nidhi. My question was, when will the plastic sequence move from one place to another? So when the temperature will rise or temperature of the water will increase. That was my question.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Next question. As the temperature of the water rises, the density of the water dash.
Can I,
Ma'am?
Mansi?
Yes, Mansi?
The density of the water decreases.
Okay. Yes, Nidhi?
Yes, ma'am. The density of water increases.
Anyone else? Chinmay? Gaurav? Gaurav is there.
Teacher, he has left the meeting.
He left the meeting. Why? Somebody else is there. Chinmay is there. Pawar. He was replying but not answering. Okay. Why there is a movement of the sequence takes place? Why the movement of the sequence takes place? Last line is the answer.
Ma'am,
Can I answer?
Yes, Mansi.
There is the movement of this sequence because of the flow of water.
Very good. Yes, Nidhi.
Yes, ma'am. There is a movement of this sequence because of the flow of water.
Very good. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else want to answer? No.
And he never responds, so we can
Yes,
start.
yes. I will proceed further. Okay. My next question. A strange thing happened in 1992. What was that? A strange incident took place in 1992. What was that incident? Yes?
That full paragraph we have to tell.
You start reading.
Okay. A very strange incident occurred in the Pacific Ocean in the year 1992. A cargo ship sailed towards America from Hong Kong. While traveling through the Pacific Ocean near the Hawaii Islands, a container full of toys fell into the ocean and broke.
That much is the answer.
Okay.
Yes, Nidhi?
Yes, ma'am. A very strange incident occurred in the Pacific Ocean in year 1992. A cargo ship sailed toward America from Hong Kong. While traveling through the Pacific Ocean near the Hawaii Island, a container full of toys fell into the ocean and broke.
तू जाने वाला था ना? Om Mude is there, but he is not answering. Om is also there. Chinmay has the mic problem. Okay. Approximate how many toys fell into the ocean?
Can I, Mansi?
Yes.
Around 28,000 rubber toys started floating on the ocean.
Okay. Nidhi?
Yes, ma'am. Around 28,000 rubber toys started floating on the ocean.
Floating on the ocean. Okay. When did the incident take place?
Can I, Mansi?
Yes.
This incident occurred on 10th January 1992.
Okay. Nidhi?
Yes, ma'am. This incident taken place on 10th January 1992.
Yes, Om is there. He replied, but he is not answering. Om, speak no, बेटा. जोपर्यंत तुम्ही बोलत नाही तोपर्यंत मला समजणार नाही की तुम्हाला किती समजलं. नसेल तर आन्सर टाईप करा चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये. If you don't want to say, chat box मध्ये answer type करा. Chinmay, he said mic problem. So Chinmay, you can type the answer in the box. Okay. Into how many parts can the ocean water be divided?
The upper layer, it has been divided into two parts based on depth, surface water, and deep water.
Very good.
First,
That much is the answer.
okay.
Next, who will say Nidhi?
Ma'am, where is it?
My question was, into how many parts can the ocean water be divided?
Yes, ma'am. The ocean water can be divided into two parts based on depth, surface water, and deep water.
Deep water. Very good. What is the extension of upper layer of water?
500 meters from the sea level.
Okay, very good. So you understood my question. Very good,
Yes.
Mansi. Very good, Mansi. Yes, Nidhi.
Yes, ma'am. The upper layer extends up to 500 meters from the sea level.
Good. Okay. The region from sea level to the depth of 100 meter is considered to be the dash.
Surface water.
Right.
Yes. Yes, Nidhi?
Yes, ma'am. Surface water.
Surface water. What are the reasons for movement in water or movement in layer of the water? What are the reasons?
Can I, Mansi?
Yes.
The movements in this layer occur mainly due to differences in temperature and
And
salinity.
salinity. And salinity. Okay. Yes, Nidhi?
Yes, ma'am. The movement in this layer occur mainly due to difference in temperature and salinity.
Who gives speed to the ocean currents?
Can I?
Yes.
The planetary winds give speed to the ocean current.
Very good.
Yes, ma'am.
Nidhi?
The planetary winds give speed to the ocean currents.
Good. Very good. Others, those who are not answering, are you typing in the answer chat box? Let me check it out. Chinmay, type the answer. Om, type the answer. At least you can type the answer and give it. तुम्हाला जर माईक प्रॉब्लेम असेल तुम्ही आन्सर टाईप करा चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये म्हणजे मला कळेल. बाकीचे उत्तर देतात ना मग त्यांचं ऐकून तरी उत्तर द्यायचं. Okay. What is the unit of measurement of discharge of water? What is the
Can
unit of, yes, yes.
It is equivalent to 1
No,
million.
unit of measurement, I said.
The unit of measurement.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes.
The discharge of water in the oceans is measured in Swadrup unit.
Swadrup unit. Very good. Yes, Mansi,
Yes, ma'am.
give the answer.
The discharge of water in the ocean is measured in
Swadrup. Swadrup unit.
Swadrup unit.
Very good. Okay. The currents are pushed long distance by?
Can you repeat the question?
The currents are pushed to long distance by
That these currents flow from the equator. That one will come.
no here.
Nidhi,
Yes,
these currents are pushed to long distance by planetary winds.
very good. Yes, Mansi.
These currents are pushed to long distance by the planetary wind.
Okay. So, what is the result of pushing these currents?
Can I, Mansi?
Yes,
As a result, the ocean water flow from equator to both the poles and vice versa.
and vice versa. Very good. Very good.
Ma'am, can I, Nidhi?
Yes, Nidhi.
As a result, the ocean water flows from the equator to both the poles and vice versa.
Vice versa. Very good. Okay. Okay. What are the reasons of formation of ocean currents? What are the reasons? I'm putting my arrow. Here is answer. Find out the answer from this paragraph, geographical explanation. What are the reasons for formation of ocean currents?
Ma'am, can I, Nidhi?
Yes.
The following regions are also responsible for the direction of flow ocean currents and their velocity.
No.
Can I, Mansi?
Yes.
Uh,
First line is the answer, my dear.
from the geographical
The ocean currents are formed
due to differences in temperature, density, and planetary winds.
that is my answer. Repeat again, Mansi.
Uh, the ocean currents are formed due to differences in temperature, density, and planetary winds.
Yes, Nidhi.
Yes, ma'am. That ocean currents are formed due to the difference in temperature, density, and planetary winds.
Okay. How is rotation of Earth responsible for formation of ocean current? You have to read the entire paragraph, rotation of the Earth.
Can I, Mansi?
Yes?
Because of the rotation of the Earth, the ocean currents move in clockwise direction in northern hemisphere and in anti-clockwise direction in the southern hemisphere.
Very good. Yes, Nidhi?
Yes, ma'am. The rotation of the Earth, the ocean currents move in clockwise direction in the northern hemisphere and in anti-clockwise direction in the southern hemisphere.
Very good. How is continental structure responsible for formation of ocean current? How is continental structure responsible for formation of ocean currents? Yes?
This answer is in that paragraph only.
Yes, my dear. Read. Continental structure. That paragraph is the answer.
According to the of
Alignment.
alignment of the coastline, the direction of the ocean current changes. The velocity of the ocean currents is around 2 to 10 km per hour. The ocean currents are divided into two types, cold currents and warm currents.
Very good. Yes, Nidhi.
Yes, ma'am. According to the alignment of the coastline, the direction of the ocean currents changes. The velocity of the ocean currents is around 2 to 10 km per hour. The ocean currents are divided into two types, cold current and warm current.
Cold currents and warm current. Okay. Now let us see ocean currents of the Indian Ocean. There is a similarity between the pattern of currents in Pacific Atlantic, but the flow of the ocean currents in Indian Ocean are different. Now you can see this is Indian Ocean. Okay, it is mentioned over here. I am putting my arrow. All of you can see my screen. So in the Indian Ocean, the pattern of the current is different. You can see how it is moving because this is the southern part of India. It is a peninsular type. And hence the currents rising, they move in this way. Indian Ocean is landlocked in north. Equator divides this ocean into two parts, northern and southern. Monsoon wind influence this ocean tremendously. The wind change the direction according to in northern part of Indian Ocean, current flow in clockwise in summer, while in winter they flow in opposite direction due to reversal of monsoon winds. Now look at this map. Indian Ocean. In monsoon, it is flowing clockwise. Correct? Now because it is landlocked means three sides of India is covered by water. Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean and Bay of Bengal. Whereas the fourth side is Himalayas. And therefore, because of this landlocking type, the currents rising from here, in summer they move in this and in winter they come out like this. Because in summer they get rain from southwest monsoon winds, that is in June to September. Whereas from northern to November to February, India gets rainfall from northeast monsoon winds. That we will see in the next lecture. I will show you with the map and a diagram. So in this way, in Indian Ocean, the flow of the current is something different, isn't it? Today I will stop the lecture over here. Then we will have the second part in the next session. Okay? Mansi, Nidhi.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
So next session we will have next Friday again. We will have the lecture. So
Okay.
for today is I'm stopping the
So,
lecture over
teacher,
here. Yes.
that last week you have said that you will post some questions.
Yeah. Yes, I have. I told you, but due to some reasons I could not. But as and when I get the time, I will post all the question from lesson number 1 to lesson number 4. Okay. So these are something like option like KBC type. You will get the options and you're supposed to write the answers. Okay, select the answer and write. And there may be some which will be short answer type or long answer type. I'm going to post it. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
Mansi. Bye. Goodbye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Chinmay wrote the answer. Very good. Who is that Shelke? Veda Shelke was here.